If the skipper hands you a line and asks you to secure it to a mooring cleat on shore, it's a jolly good idea to know in advance how you're going to do this, because if you do, you'll get a smile out of the skipper, and if you don't, he might get cross.
But before we get started, a little terminology for the purists, if you like. We refer to rope as rope when it's on a reel. Bring it onto a boat and it becomes a line. Give it a job on a boat and it adopts the name of the job. Halyard, sheet, uphaul, downhaul, all sorts. Use it to moor a boat and technically it becomes a mooring warp or warp, but these days people tend to refer to it as a mooring line. And when it comes to attaching the boat to the dock, once you've come alongside, there really is only one way to do it, and that is OXO. And this is how the OXO goes. The boat's over there, so we'll lead the line to this side of the cleat, and then we're going to go round for an O, and then the first half of our X, and then the second half, and round once more for the final O, and that's it. But will it hold? Well, that depends on the rope you're using. Here we have polyester 3-strand, and a standard OXO will do fine. Some of the time sailors will be using ropes with braided outers, and very often these types of rope, being shiny and smooth, can slip, and so you might want to do your OXO with 2 X's, like this. Here's a rope which has a polyester core with a polyester braid outer, and it's lovely, but I would definitely go for the 2X routine here. Again, the boat's over there, it hasn't moved, and we'll bring the line to this end of the cleat. Make our O like this, and then we're going to do 1X, and to prevent the line from slipping, we'll do a second X, and then a final O. And that should do us. That shouldn't slip. But there are some people who like to add a hitch, which we would put on this wing of the cleat, and it goes like this. See how the lie of the hitch lines up with the lie of the OXO? Don't tie the hitch the other way round, as it will stand proud on top of the OXO and look dreadful. Some people like a hitch, some people don't like it. And if you were mooring to a harbour wall in a tidal port, I would avoid adding a hitch at all costs. You never know if you might need to free yourself in a hurry. Here's that double X again from above. The boat's over there, we'll lead the line round here, then O, and then X, and another X, and then O. It's not necessary when using 3-strand rope to have 2 X's, but this is just to show you. And here we have 3 different types of rope, the common denominator being that they each have a polyester braid outer, whatever the core, and being slippery, 2 X's would be a good idea. But you must use whatever you deem to be the best answer at the time, given the type of rope and the situation. And once the boat's moored and tied to the dock, you can either leave the mooring lines tied with their OXOs, or you can replace them, as some people do, with lines that are bowline to the cleat. Finally, do remember that if you're standing on the dock with a mooring line in hand and you want to haul the boat into the dock, that getting the line under the wing of a cleat will give you purchase. I'm sure you're very strong, but a boat which is being blown off the dock will beat you every time if you don't get that line under a cleat. And for greater purchase, go under one wing and over the other. Then you can lock off the line when you haul in. And please never adopt the water ski position, as I call it.